Good morning, evening, afternoon, I'm Taylor Cat. Welcome to my channel. Today we are playing Esoteric. I have a cough drop in my mouth. Nom nom nom. It's actually really gross. Ow, can't shake my head. It's not the flavor I asked for or the substitute flavor I asked for, but it's a cough drop. So yeah. Also, yes, if you hear me say ow, ugh, it's because I took a fall, got whiplash, and have some lower back issues and pain in the neck because of said whiplash, and not trying to move around too much, but of course I move my head, and how dare I? And sometimes I say ow, but I am okay, just not moving around too much, at least not trying to. So I actually pushed a button and it made the stuff go forward a bit. And I still didn't save. I need to save. I need to save more. So I succeeded on wherever that was. A great perch. These are a great perch. These are official documents in the city. Great perch. A drake-like sea creature found along the river Torna. Earth was known to tame these creatures, and eventually the great perch became the symbol of his great city. Okay, slay. That is the great perch of Norvik. Perch? Isn't that like a fish? I could be wrong. I don't know fish names. I know fish names. I can't get over that the boop boops is actually a scientific name for a fish. It's boop boop. Look it up. B-O-O-P, B-O-O-P. It's like a smallish fish. Up and about, are we? Wonderful. I am Viskin, local entrepreneur and proprietor of this lich house. Appears you don't really belong here, but if there is anything I can do, cleric, just let me know. He smiles at you. His smile causes you to stir a deep feeling of unease, as if it is almost there, but just not quite. Did you save my life? He puts down his pen. Your life is your own. You owe me nothing, however. In experience points, I'm afraid to say you've been through quite the turmoil, cleric. Tell me everything, spill the tea. Of course, it must be confusing. To tell you the truth, some fishermen brought you here last night. River Takey added, they caught you in their net, took you for a corpse. Not that I blame them. You weren't exactly in prime condition. You quite literally live in this filthy uniform. No wonder they thought you were dead. How did I end up in the river? Not a river, the river. I'm afraid I don't have much to tell. Perhaps you fell off one of the bridges into Tolstad? There are 7 bridges over the river Torna, connecting to Tolstad and the rest of the city. sounds like the start of a great drinking story. The I woke up in a lich house tale. I would never fall. It must have been an assassination attempt. It must have slipped. Happens all the time. Perhaps there was an esoteric explanation to all this. It must be an assassination attempt. After all, I am the God Lord King Wizard. How awful. Who were these fishermen? River guilders, I believe. They did not look like poachers, so my guess would be that. Where can I find these fishermen? He ponders your question. I did not ask for names, sorry to say. But perhaps Waterley? That's just a guess. Get gas. A lot of boaters hang out there. Either that or the local tavern. Hope you find them. So I am in fact alive? The pale man stops for a moment. He looks you up and down. Yes. I believe you are. Ha, I knew I wasn't dead. I told that god in the abyss. I have some other questions, I think. Move on. Ooh, another dice roll. I'm gonna roll it. Is it wise? Probably not. I really suck at rolling. I mean, yeah, there's also a zombie in the basement. I said this. Oh, that's impossible for me to get. Like, mathematically speaking, that's not possible. Maybe if I ask these other things, because it says the DC goes down, but like, bruh. If I got a nat 20, I could only get a 21. There's a zombie in your basement. How quaint. No, Sure, why is it there? We are closely connected with the city below. The undead seemingly wander as they please. I didn't want to choose the other one and him go, oh, it's an abomination. Let's destroy it then. And then he kills the zombie. City below. Short for the city below the city. A phrase used to describe the incredible amount of tunnels and ruins below Norbert. Lots of monsters and stuff down there. Also riches if you delve deep enough. However, I have to take this up with Lady Sagleaf. Pay good crowns for protection. HWBT. The Halfway Bridge Tribe, commonly called the Halfways. One of the 3 goblin tribes in Norvik, arguably the most influential despite their small size, led by Lady Miska Sageleaf, with their headquarters in the Goblin Garden in Tolstad. Oh, so then it's, oh my wonderful wisdom. Oh, so it is all a misunderstanding then. Good. Wait, no, I don't actually believe you. What do you mean, cleric? You're a criminal. Harboring zombie workers. You need to be punished. Prepare to attack. The zombie is clearly working for you. That's legal. You're doing something weird here. I don't like it one bit. I greatly apologize for putting you in this situation. It is my neglect. It is my neglect that led to this undead creatures entering the tower. I will make sure to tighten up security in the future. No, you're... Ost. We'll do a clean sweep of the basement this evening. Get ready. No, the zombie! Gives a screech yell. Yes, master. Yes, master. I will also make sure to report this to both HWT and the militia. He will let you get a word in. Amazing. I'm trying to say you need to pay for your... You're clearly doing something shady here, so... Of course, I'll be sure to ask for a thorough inspection of the PCG. The Pale Man is twisting the entire situation. The Pale Man is twisting the entire situation smart. Also, I didn't look up the PCG. That was bad on my part. If there is anything unbecoming about my business here, it shall be uncovered and unveiled. Holy shit, it keeps going. Thank you very much for your service, cleric. It is because of great men like you that this city still stands. I am sure a good word to your patriarch will assure promotion of some kind as well, especially with this great work you're doing in the tea shop. This plus 0? No way. Plus 15? Maybe. I have not rolled higher than like 11. Let's resist his oratory power. Ha! Ha! Yes! Focus on the main point. Illegal zombie, go. Stop, I know what you're doing. The Pale Man opens his mouth to respond. The zombie did work on your property. He closes his mouth and looks at you. It was picking up apples or something. That's a violation of the bone purge. Yes, I'm aware. The Pale Man takes a deep breath. He reaches below into his desk and brings forth a pouch. an isolated incident. It will not be repeated. I have a bunch of crowns he hands to you. This isn't a bribe, is it? This isn't a bribe, is it? Of course not, cleric. As a city cleric, you obviously have the ability to accept Dagsbutur. Dagsbutur? Dagsbutur. 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 On behalf of Norvik. Say what now? Dags. Is that how you do it? The who? Dagsbutur. Dagsbutur. Dwarven for day fine. Some might call it legal extortion, but it really depends on the district. Violation of Bone Purge Code, Article 4. In singular violation cases, Dagsbutur. A minor case is issued. In relation to my statement as the Tolstead business owner, that is to be precisely 25 crowns. Ah, he's dealt with this before, huh? Well done. Justice has been revealed. DC 28. Now that this issue is behind us, anything else you need? It's not possible. I require assistance with some things. There we go. What do you know about spellcasting? You call me cleric. Make air quotes. Well, I don't know where to go. Your shaky voice makes you sound positive. Fortivivalad. Fortivivalad. Dwarvish word meaning desperation, anguish, hysteria, brought on from mental pain. I don't mean to tell you what to do, cleric, but there's a certain rumor that our local goblin chieftain is waiting for you. What rumor? Just common murmuring. Gained 5 experience points. Well, it's been productive. It is 9:51. I've gotten some apples. I ate 2 apples. I ate a mushroom. I read 3 books. Learned 2 spells. Prayed to a god. Learned about 3 gods. Talked to a zombie that didn't talk to me. Flirted with a kobold. Bit my tongue, spat out some blood. Freaked out a kobold. Told everybody how amazing I am by not liking milk. Got a guy to pay me money for not talking about the zombie downstairs. That I'm going to go downstairs and fondle with. No, that doesn't sound right. Trifle with. I'm going to go trifle with that zombie. Because I assume that zombie is going to die by the end of the night. And I don't know what that zombie has, but I want it. And I won't be able to get it later on. So I might as well take it now. Lady Miska Sageleaf is her name. She is down in the Goblin Garden. Of course, you heard of her. Lady Sageleaf is quite famous. She leads one of the 3 goblin tribes exonerated by Earth after the conquest. Yeah, you don't want to fuck with that one. They called her the Dragon of Tolstad. She sounds scary. I'm not afraid of some goblin woman. The goblins live in a garden? Well, not quite. You'll see when you get there. And when you do, make sure to pay your respect. Lady Sageleaf is a powerful ally. You even go so far as to say, "Ow, I nodded my head." Her de facto lawkeeper here on this island fortress. Wait, this is part of the job? Talking with some petty goblin queen? You may find her the southern tip of Tulstan, the pale man says, and he keeps scribbling on his paper in front of you. He does not value your time. What do you know about spellcasting? Quite a bit. If he knows more than you, it could be useful to listen. My prayer book is ruined. Yes, I noticed. You should speak with Shin. Down on Water Lane, view a bookbinder. It will cost you, but he could fix it right up. As a cleric, you obviously only need your faith to cast spells, but... can you teach me magic? Slight smirk perks on his face. I sadly don't have time for a proper lecture at the moment. After the election, I could make time if you are interested. Great knowledge awaits. Until then, you are free to browse my collection, he says, glancing at the many books along the western wall. I didn't already look at those. Maybe I can find new ones. And of course, I gained Charm Person here. A copy of Charm Person will surely be useful to you. A truly diabolical spell, the towers teach it only to higher tier spellcasters, usually despite its first level. The tower is the home base of the Order of Arcane Clerics of Norvik, also known as the OACN. OACN, I wanna go to the OACN. OACN? Nobody calls it that. That's a great shortcut to charming people, although you gotta be careful with the fallout. If you care about such things. Can you explain the very basics of spellcasting? Oh, I mean, of course. See, as the mage lord king god, I need to know these things so I can rule with my iron fist. Like that guy in that book. Embarrassing. As a wizard, you must memorize your spells before casting them. I just want to know if I gain experience points from this. As an arcane cleric, you must memorize your spells during prayer at shrine. I thought you could give me actual useful information, you pleb. How can I get more spells? 2 ways. You could spend time learning them, drafting pages out of the place archives, the palace even, or a great library in the tower, since you obviously would have some access to that. However, I don't believe you have time for either of those options. So suggest the other route. What's that? Spell scrolls. Oh yeah, I saw one downstairs. Right, scrolls with spells on them. Indeed. I don't want him to know I took a spell scroll. Now, Toolstead was filled with all kinds of strange caches. So you'll probably encounter more just by looking around. If you get your hands on a scroll, then just memorize it. Cantrips or spells, doesn't matter. I'm sure you're talented enough to memorize them on the spot. I sure am. Strike a pose. He nods to you and goes back to his writing. Okay, where can I find more shrines? There's a Temple of Earth, of course. And it's just up the stairs past the pillar. You've heard the Tolstad Temple will act as a polling place for the district on election day. Did I miss another doodad? I don't think I did. I've been making sure I keep my eyes open for getting more information. It's a good way to get experience points. There's also one in the Water Lane View, I believe, past the trade post. Alright, that's all I have to ask about spells. Very well. If you want to practice, feel free to cast anything non-lethal on my servant. Treating a servant like that is despicable. Sounds like good practice. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. He nods slowly. You called me a cleric. Make air quotes. I did, yes. Because you are a cleric, don't make an ass of yourself. Too late for that. I'm not a cleric, no way. Why do I have to be anything? What gave it away? He stops for a second, glares at you. A heavily armored man in earth guard colors with prayer book on his hip. Thoughts land on the pages of spells you've meticulously worked on for years. They may have found you in the river, but you're clearly a city stock. I am indeed the cleric. Good for you. An example of that sarcasm thing mentioned before. Though I'd love to ask what type of cleric you are. Type? Yes, if you are a clergyman, you might run the congregation for local religion or deity. Holy men, unholy mission. And there are clerics of the bureaucratic variety, city officials speaking for the religious state. Rules are meant to be broken. You're not some stiff councilman. You, however, must be an arcane cleric. No, I'm a basic clergyman. I'm boring, bureaucratic, yes. No, I'm the chosen one. I mean, yeah, I'm the chosen one, but I don't think he deserves to know that. I will come and smote him later. You're correct, I am an arcane cleric. I figured as much when I saw your spellbook, or do you call it a prayer book? Either way, you clearly played your strings as much as you channel this divinity. The Pale Man knows a lot of your training. Interesting. That's all the help I need. Thanks. I'm going to go now. Before you do, make sure to collect all your belongings. He gives you a quick inspection with his dead eyes. Too quick. Like he's trying to show his interest. Weird. He's trying not to show his interest. Weird. At least he's not hitting on you. What belongings? Did I have any weapons on me? Got it. I don't need your help. Yeah, I'm off to quest a bit. What belongings? Quite a lot. Your uniform, your cloak, and also a voting card? A voting card? Okay. I'm not sure if it's mine. The Pale Man ignores your comment. I asked Oss to lay the surviving pages of your spellbook to dry over there, he says, and he points across the chamber. He looked over the corner of his desk where you took the pocket watch. Good, the esoteric pocket watch is very useful. Cleric, make sure to keep it close. I gain more experience points. Beyond that, you should be good. Ouch. Did I have any weapons? None, I'm afraid. They must be at the bottom of the river Torna. Got it. The Pale Man turns towards you and smiles. Get more experience. If every government employee were as devoted as you, cleric, he gives you a stern expression. Good luck on your quest. Quest, a task performed by a heroic individual and or professional adventurer. Leave now. Oh, is this still dexterity? When exploring the city, you may move faster by running. To do so either by double-clicking or hold the shift or the left trigger. Okay. Left trigger. Maybe I can't run inside. I'm not trying to take a short rest. Also, I have another spell to learn. Or maybe I have spells I can learn now from the books. Yeah. Can I have a weapon? And also, what do you have back here? Do you have stuff back here? No. I don't want to trifle with you because I have questions for you. Can I borrow your crossbow? Oh, I have a shard. Okay, yeah, let's try again. I gotta eat again. Bullshit. I'm a fellow non-milk drinker. Okay. Oh, looks like stuff is happening over here in the corner, which I should look at. See, I wasted a shard for that. But I will save, and in the next episode, I will look at the stuff that's happening over there. I will go and trifle with the zombie, and then I will go out. Yes, that is what we'll do. So until then, see you next time.